I've seen guys who are like in their 20s and they can do a split, and then you ask them like, oh, when do you learn the split? And they're always like, oh, I learned it when I was 12. And I'm like, dang it. The first thing I wish I knew before I started learning the splits was that pushing through the pain is probably a bad idea. At the time, I was like, okay, I will push through the pain as hard as I possibly can, and then eventually, I have to get the split. But then I kind of realized that, pushing through the pain really hurts. It hurts.
That looks so painful.
Especially when it comes to certain areas.
Freaking ballsack, man.
So, I tried that for a little bit. I tried to just, go for it. I'm like, okay, every day I'll get an inch lower. It's gonna be great, but it hurt way too bad. I still pushed myself in the sense that I still tried every day, but I didn't push myself where it really hurt because I didn't want to rip anything, because that would be very unfortunate. I've heard stories of people ripping certain things, and then they can never do a split ever again. So the next thing that I wish I knew before I started learning the splits, I wish I knew about warm-ups. I didn't know about warm-ups before. I mean, it sounds pretty obvious. It's like, yeah, warm up before you stretch. It's probably gonna go better if you do that, but I just didn't think of it. I just didn't think of it during probably at least the first 100 days of me trying the split. I didn't think about warming up. And I'm sure if I had done a lot more warm-ups, I would have gotten the splits a lot faster. Also, you can check the description. I'll leave some of my warm-up videos in there. Alright, the next thing I wish I knew before learning the splits is that you don't need to stretch for that long. I've done my fair share of stretching daily for like an hour and a half, and it's kind of useless. You really only need to stretch for, I mean, depending on how many stretches you're doing. If you're doing like 15 stretches, you only gotta stretch for like 15 minutes, if not less. It didn't help me anyways. I'm sure maybe it could help you. I'm sure you put on a cartoon, do a butterfly stretch for 20 minutes. If you want to go for it, let me know. Let me know how long you stretch for. The next thing I wish I knew is that it takes time. it can take time anyways, at least for me. When I first started stretching, I honestly thought it was gonna take 30 days. I'm not even joking. I was like, okay, if I just try hard enough, I will get this by the end of the month, or maybe it will take a little more than 30 days, give or take, something like that. I was very wrong. For those of you who haven't seen my split videos, I was very wrong. At some point when learning the splits, I definitely got to like the all is lost moment where you're just stuck at the same spot for like 60 days straight. It happened to me. I think it happened to me in the front split where I just got stuck for like a good, at least a month, maybe 2 months of just no progress. I wanted to quit so bad, but I didn't. That's the most important thing. I didn't quit. But I wanted to, because I just didn't know. I didn't know if I was gonna ever make progress. And that brings me to the last main thing I wish I knew before learning the splits. I wish I knew that it was 100% possible, because when I first started learning the split, I wasn't even sure if it was possible. I've seen guys who are like in their 20s and they can do a split, and then you ask them like, oh, when do you learn the split? And they're always like, oh, I learned it when I was 12. And I'm like, dang it. I'm sure that would have been very helpful to know, just to know that you don't need to be like a tween to get your split, or a kid to get your split. You can get it later on. I'm saying this now, like I wish I knew it, but I mean, as of right now, I'll be honest, I don't really care. Because that already happened. That's in the past. I already got the split. Let me know if you have practiced trying to get your split, if you have gotten your split, and let me know what the experience was like for you. Let me know how long it took you. My middle split took me 153 days. My front split took me 187 days. Maybe if I knew some of these little tips, it would have happened faster. Maybe it wouldn't have. I don't know. But let me know how you're doing with your splits if you do split stretches. Please let me know in the comments. I'm very curious. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of these helpful. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos. You can follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and for updates on future videos. Also, click the notification bell down below to stay up to date on future uploads. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye. Okay, I'll push through the pain as hard. I can't English.